I think companies still are enjoying it. It's like to them it's like a new thing, and I hear it in all contexts. Only yesterday that I was give a speech somewhere, and I dropped the word design thinking, and people were nodding, and but I'm not sure they intellectually understand it. So they heard the word, but have they internalized it? I don't think they've done that. I also think there is some ignorance or some resistance in CEO or in the C-suites, and it might be because most of the paradigm of management has been pretty much controlling and planning, managing, and particularly the upstream part of the value creation, the production side of it, and that's where you're down to production numbers, units, and all this stuff.
Taylorism almost.
Yeah, but I sense from our own working and also gossiping, that there's a change from upstream innovation to downstream innovation. That's where you're meeting the market side. So this mental change in where should you put your innovation money seems to be not removed from, but at least be reallocated from the production side, cost cutting, to the more value creation. If that is correct, then I think there's this tipping point effect that we are now approaching, and so for the next research we're going to be doing is we're going to highlight that even more, that we don't do upstream, we do downstream research. And that's where you come back again to this word customer value added, and anything that is related to improving that, which then takes you naturally, and how can we understand that? And that's where design thinking, becomes a tool to crack that, and that's where you have the management attention, and that's when it's going to have like an accelerating effect, because then people see that put the work in a context where they're familiar with. So you have these mental models of quality, satisfaction, performance. And now we have the innovation, satisfaction, and performance, and these things complementing. And design thinking fits into improving the quality of the stuff that you're offering. So, 80% of the revenue in firms comes from mature products and services. So design thinking for polishing them and make them more attractive and extend the S-curve is nice. And then you're thinking of developing new stuff. And the failure rate there. So design thinking in our world is a tool to improve the success rate of a product. So the ROI on investments will increase. Today it's a high risk sport, and CFOs hate it. So that's why they go for polishing the 8-ball even more. So I think as the thinking moves from upstream innovation, cost cutting, price is given, market is given, to realizing that we can co-create markets, we can create markets, we can take out a higher price because we have a different customer value added, we have a different price elasticity, then I will employ design thinking. We can then just pulse it. So I think it now is within like this exponential effect. So it would be a tipping point effect, but it will be linked to CEOs seeing it as a tool of getting to the top line or to the bottom line. And that's where we think we're getting at. And that's why I also said that analytical economics need to have this course in the repertoire, so the future CEOs feel comfortable with this, become a part of their DNAs.